So yesterday, I gave all the Wing Chuners a quiz in my YouTube, and the quiz is about, so how do you handle your solder and solder blade? Well, because of that, it raised many questions, and many friends actually try to communicate with me or sharing how they view this with me. And up to now, I got a lot of message, but I did not get any answer on it. Besides not getting any answer, I get people send me about YouTube that somebody is saying that the snake crane Wing Chun riding is the oldest, and also mimicking what I'm talking about, the short jing of Wing Chun, like I shared a few weeks ago or a few days ago in that 4 basic one need to know about the Wing Chun jing. Well, I like to share with you something really serious today. You see, I am in a no-win positions. Disregard what I'm saying. I'm in no-win positions. And of course, I'm not going to step on people. But Wing Chuners, you guys deserve to know what is the truth here. Or else you will not be able to survive this AI era. So I want to share with you, start with one thing, which is the core of the all technicals. So hope that you see what it is. Now let's start with somebody is making claim on the snake crane Wing Chun secret note. Is the oldest Wing Chun riding, those kind of stuff, and try to explain the Chinese language term and so forth. Do you know that that secret note, indeed it was recorded in late 1800, 1890, something like that. But that secret note is the evidence that the so-called ancestor of Wing Chun in the Red Book, including Chi Sim. If Chi Sim is in the lineage, doesn't know what they're talking about. Because that secret note is from the Tai Fa Ming Gam, the painted face gam, or Hong Xiu Cheng. And some say that the Sifus of Tai Fa Ming Gam is the Ji Sim and all kind of stuff. Some do not buy into that, but because of this existence of this secret note and other writing in Fat San or Gong Zhao today, that show that those people, even at 1890s, even when they wrote that the secret note or prior to the secret notes, they have no idea what is Wing Chun. So you say, well, Henrik, this is serious stuff you are saying. You are making a really serious statement. I say this to you is because you guys who really want to learn Wing Chun or Chinese culture, Chinese Kung Fu deserve to know. Why am I be able to say that in pinpoint precisions? It's very simple. Because the 1850s, the anti-Qing, the fine jet writing of Xiu Lin Tao is based on the Buddha's teaching. Based on what? Samatha and Vipassana. It is a teaching of Samatha and Vipassana. So, as I shared with you the other day, Samatha is actually that I shared with you to call yourself back, to get mindful, that eyes follow your hand follow your heart, the hand issue from heart. That is the training, the methods of training of Samatha, like Anapanasati training. Okay, Samatha. Whatever the writing inside that 1850s Xiu Lin Tao. For example, this Yat Tan Sam Fo. Okay, so it say here, the palm facing out, your shen and your intention is full, F-U-L-L, full. That is about Vipassana. Okay? So the entire 1850s Xiu Lin Tao writing is Samatha and Vipassana, writing in a Chinese Kung Fu way. See, we always say that Wing Chun is a Buddhist art, right? That's what it is. So, again, it teaches you how to call yourself back, be mindful, and then with the samatha or stillness, you get into vipassana or the contemplations. So the entire Wing Chun 1850s is a stillness or mindfulness and the contemplations. You get the mindfulness and then you practice the contemplations or observing. Now, so the entire writing, the Quinquit of 1850, is that. Now, so the entire thing is not like today's Wing Chun. Oh, this grandmaster say, I want to do this, folk sao this way, that way, my lineage this way, that way, or whatever you write in that 1890s Snake Crane Wing Chun secret note. Because in the Snake Crane Wing Chun secret note, there is no samatha and vipassana. It means that you don't have a soul. You just have something, mimic something, and say, the crane do this, the snake do this. This is just something kinds of describing. This look like a crane, this is a snake, and this is jing and everything. It have nothing in depth at all. So you ask me, so how to feel the samatha and vipassana? Well, 10 years ago, I already wrote a book to share with everybody. But even those people who come to my home try to learn from me and later using my stuff to write books and to act like a grandmaster and thinking I don't know, no May, all of those have no idea what it is. Proof. This basic Wing Chun art and science, it is describing the 6 core element, 13 state, and 3 variations. Now, if you go to page 18 of this book, take a snapshot here, okay, on this awareness. So he said that in order to loosen the physical body, one need to aware of every part of the physical body from toe to head. The following is an exercise to aware of one's physical body. First, lie down with the back well supported and continue on. You know what is this? This is actually Vipassana. This is actually teach you to observe, to contemplate your body. So, those grandmasters using my 6 core element to write their book and claim what body, energy, mind, whatever, heck, have no idea on the Samatha and Vipassana. And those who train with me, even they train BJJ, they train with me on the, get coached by me in the 6 core element, they will start to know their body. Say, hey, how come my joint is this way? Oh, my joint, which is have an injury in last year or a few months ago, did not heal yet. And even they go play BJJ, their body be able to respond without going through this and thinking. So that is the basic of contemplations, Vipassana. 6 core element. I get into that states of understanding or experiences via the Samatha and Vipassana. And thus I wrote the book to share with you that if you follow it, you'll be able to observe, you'll be able to contemplate how is your body is function at every moment. Every moment. It's not about I have to put my elbow here and this and this and that. Why? Human body is a dynamic kinetic chain. Human body is not something dead or a wreck. Like I mentioned just now on the friend who study BJJ and study the 613-3 with me, the 6 island with me, when he rolled with the BJJ friend, the body will be able to dynamically adapt to the situations, encounter, and so forth. So, this is what it is. Wing Chun 1850, the Shu Lim Tao 1850. The entire thing is a dynamic stuff. It never is you have to put your elbow this way, your knees this way, that way, that way, that way. So this entire thing is a flow of dynamic. Now, this is not Bruce Lee saying, flow like water, my friend. No, this has got nothing to do with those philosophy. Bruce doesn't know this. The entire body, because you train With Samatha and Vipassana, your body, you know your body. And six core element is only me. After going through that, I break it down so that you be able to train the basic Vipassana and Samatha with this. But it's 10 years already. So it is January 2016. Even the so-called the people who love to call themselves grandmaster and know it all and research have no idea what it is. Now I'm saying this is not to put down people or to say why, because you don't kiss ass to me, I stamp on you. It's because you never learn. You never listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Okay? So like the other day I said that how do you going to place your solder blade? And many people say, well, doing this way, this tucking, this and that and that. But I say, well, how about your elbow? And people quiet down. Why? Because you guys are actually in a static fixations state. That is not what Wing Chun 1850s or the Wing Chun design is. You use your mind to think. You don't ask your body, what is it? How do I know all the six core elements I wrote in the book? Well, because I was trained in the Vipassana after the Samatha, stillness, and then I trained the contemplations of my body. I see it. I see all the six things operate in my body. And it never stop, and it never be fixed. And all things works together. So that's what it is. And that's why the other day I said, well, I went to Taiwan when I met Grandmaster Lin of the Taiji, the Lin force structures founder or creator. In 4 hours, he shared with me what his Kung Fu is about. I be able to grasp and right away put in my body. Why? It's very simple. Once you get the six core element proper, when other people who is more advanced and you show you a certain thing, you just use your body to simulate what he is saying. So right away, like a Zen, a direct transfer of the experience. You experience what he experienced, maybe not as full as him, but you know exactly what it is. You can confirm. And with the experience, you know, oh, he is, like I said about Grandmaster Lin of the Taiji, is have much deeper handling on this force issue, force raising from the ground, compared with the ancestor of Wing Chun 1850, because this is 160 years later. It's because it go through my six core element and say, oh shoot, he got this far now. Of course it's better than me. Well, what to argue? What to argue? When people's Kung Fu is much better than you, go deeper than you, we learn. That's how it's supposed to be. Samatha Vipassana. Buddha didn't tell you that I'm the king of the universe. Buddha tell you, keeping learning. Not like today's. This is the orders, this is this selling thing. But at the end, you have no idea what you're talking about. That's why, again, I ask you, okay, your solder blade, how to handle it. Now, you can say that, then say, well, how do you handle your knee together, your elbow together? How do you handle it when the entire thing go dynamics? So when one practices the Xiu Lim Tao, actually one is practicing Samatha and Vipassana in the same time. Every time you practice it, you gain insight on your body, on your six core element, using my term, six core element. Do you have to use my term, six core element? Who cares? The Tai Chi Grandmaster Lin doesn't even know what I'm talking about, six core element, because that's my model. He can have his model of his body. If he doesn't have the insight, the experience of body, he will not be able to have the advanced force rising from the ground. Why I know it? Because I just test out with my body. It's like in the laboratory. My body is a laboratory. And why I be able to right now map everything into the science, sports science today? Well, it's because I get into that state. And then I just using the scientific language to explain what it is in today's scientific terms. How difficult is it? It is as simple as I'm from Indonesia. Indonesia, water in English. In Indonesian is air. Water, drinking water, water. So when I come to America, I saw people drinking water. I say this is air. Indonesian. And I can go back to Indonesia and say, oh, they actually, in America, they call this water. Air is water. You don't need to have a the rocket science on it. Just follow what the teaching of the Buddhas, the teaching of 1850s Wing Chun, Xiu Lim Tao is everything in writing. I share with you so many times. All my books, every book is getting deeper and so forth. If you keep reading about my books, you'll never get nowhere. In my book, every book have at least one contemplations. You don't do the homework, how can you know what I'm telling you? The reason for you look at all my books, every one of that have one exercise. This one have so many exercise. If you don't do it and you don't experience it, you think that you got the knowledge and then you can start to play with the knowledge. So if you have this capability, you can read what people say. And that's why I say that even Tai Fa Ming Gam or even Ji Sim, they do not have this. I'm not stepping on them. I just tell you the truth. Those are not Buddhist art. They don't have the life there. Samatha Vipassana practice is alive. Seriously? Once you know the six core element and the entire Jing and everything, who cares how the hell you're going to do the Wing Chun Xiu Lim Tao 1850? Because all this Wing Chun Xiu Lim Tao 1850 is just what? It's just a boat to cross the river. You use the boat to cross the river. But you guys don't want to cross the river, including all this grandmaster, I say, oh, this is short power. You make a YouTube a short, say what is a short power? This what the circle lap sao is the circle. The Tai Chi the Tai Chi circle, all this thing, but you have no idea what I'm talking about. So this is how sad it is. Since the farming gum and all those 1860 until today, you guys are actually trying to mimic stuff, try to thinking, oh, this is a secret knowledge. I know, but all those knowledge are dead stuff. It's like what is the good to use to know the patterns 50 years ago? Today in technology, people have even much better pattern than 50 years ago because everything is progressing. You want something alive. So 1850, the 1850 shooting Tao, the one I practiced, the one I wrote book about everything, is just a boat to help you to cross the river. Once you cross the river, who cares? Like the Chi Chi Guang said, fighting is just a momentum, a dynamic momentum, one momentum transfer to another momentum. You have to get to there. It's not like, well, this grandmaster said this is a Tan Bong Fuk, this triangle stand. Oh my God, what the heck you're talking about? That's why all the grandmaster for past 160 years never reached the Chi Chi Guang's momentum games, the dynamic momentum games. You know they don't have it. So grandmaster is just names. Again, you can go to China, go around 20 years, 40 years, you can live there. But if you don't know it is a Vipassana, it is a Samatha practice, and then you train that, you cross yourself with that tools to the other soul, like the Buddha's teaching, you don't know what it is. So that's why people mimic me, I can know, I can read them. Tai Chi Grandmaster, I can understand them. If I'm not that yet, because I'm a human, there are things I know, there are things I don't know. And I don't know I can learn. The world is so big, so huge, and everybody be able to make friends and keeping learning. It's not like you don't know nothing and then you say, there's a Wing Chun 1600, Wing Chun 1700. Quit that bullshit. Now, saying this, you know, it is this Samatha and Vipassana, where you know your six core element. That is what applicable in today's AI world. The AI cannot touch you there because you know it's not playing the games, the knowledge games. AI only compare. This Grandmaster Wing Chun say this, this Grandmaster Wing Chun say that, that Grandmaster is Wing Chun say that. That's AI. Oh, this designer say this, that designer say that. But when it comes to novelty, that's what I shared with you the other day with my friends here. We create the new paradigm. So, can AI do that? That is the only way we human is going to live. So as what I share with you, I'm in a very bad position. I say it wrong, I don't say it wrong, but I must as well saying it. So whatever in my books, whatever in my YouTube, I just share with you that thing exists. I don't want you to be mimicking me or bow to me or kowtow to me. I want you to cross the river. If you don't cross the river, you will never learn the real deal. To the words in the AI era, you will not be able to survive well. Today, I'm almost 70. I'm concerned of the people who is 15-year-old right now. They are 35 years old. How are they going to make a living? I'm concerned about the people who is 40 now. 20 years later, if they do not handle their body properly, how is their health in a very demanding world? Of course, I'm easy. My friend already lay 3 feet under the ground. The time for me to bail out. Maybe tomorrow I'm gone. But how are you going to live? Wing Chun, to tell you the reality, Wing Chun is already gone. Unless you get back what I shared with you there about the Samatha and Vipassana. Or else you are all dead stuff. Your opinion, his opinion, Bruce Lee's opinion, who cares? The world is not you or him or Bruce Lee or this grandmaster, that grandmaster. Look at like in the Silicon Valley, past 50 years, every generation like a wave. The wave keeping pushed forward, get bigger, better, faster. That's what you face the real world. As what General Qi Guang summed 450 years ago, fighting is a dynamic momentum change, a dynamic momentum game, or a dynamic kinetic momentum games, which is endless of possibility in changes. You need to learn a lot of things, as Qi Guang said, keeping learning. So this is what I'd like to share with you. Welcome to the real life. Real life is in dynamic. Human real life is in dynamic. It is never, as the Wing Chun you learn there, Tan Bong Fok, this lineage, that lineage, garbage. So you say, well, Hendrik, you're very strong language here. You want to do it in a political way, is to sweet talk you. You want to do it in a Zen way, because Wing Chun is a Buddhist art. This is the Zen way. Like you watch the movie The Enter of Dragon, right? Bruce Lee slapped that student of him. When you talk about the total concentration stuff. Zen is that, slap the entire thing. Because if you don't destroy the delusions, you have no hope. What good is to have all this no hope stuff? Movies, making money, this and that and that. What do you train the people? Did they become more understanding of themselves? Become better and better? So this is why I like to put it straight with you. Yes, Grandmaster is just a name. If you're not be able to present something real, something live, it's just a name. What is the point for me to just following a Grandmaster like a cult leader? And you talk about internal. Taoist. Without Samatha and Vipassana, what is internal? You couldn't even see what is there. So you say, well, Hendrik, are you Grandmaster? Grandmaster for what? If you have Vipassana and Samatha, this is just flesh. This probably be able to live for 80 years, 70 years. This thoughts keeping chain, nothing permanent. This Hendrik Santo is just a goddamn name, a label. When time passes, it's gone. Grandmaster what? It's called impermanent. This is called Buddhist art. Got it? So it is, as what I often say, don't cheat yourself. Don't get cheated by somebody, and don't cheat other people. You need to really practice in the Samatha and Vipassana way and really know what it is. Don't believe in anything until you really there. With the reason why you be able to supervise AIs is because you got that capability. AI tell you this, you say no, this is wrong. You don't know AI. And AI says, oh yeah, I'm not human. I don't know the biological functioning states. This is just according to the data. That's why you on top of the AI. But if you don't know that, you still going through, oh, this grandmaster say this, 100 years ago, Hendrik Santos said this, you dead. I don't want you to be there. In Buddha's teaching, every living being is having the Buddha nature, capable to be Buddha. So, oh, you are the same. So do I get mad at all those people who kind of learn from me, but not really, but just take the name or whatever I'm sharing, writing books and everything? I'm not. I just tell you guys never reached there yet. Past is past. Be smart. Change it. You want to be a grandmaster? Be a real one. What's the point to say, oh, Hendrik say this, I say this, but you don't know what the heck's going on. So, a straight talk. I know most people don't like it, but for us to survive as humans, we need to know this. For Wing Chun to survive, we need to know this.